What up, family? Look, it's June 16th, alright? Nothing new is happening. Just the same cycle. Just, hold on a second. Okay, nothing new is happening with AMC. It's just the same, just the same thing recycling, just the same story Groundhog Day, just Groundhog Day. Nothing new is happening. Um, the thing I wanted to touch on today is everybody in the comments, and I'm happy to have each and every person jump aboard. Who may have jumped aboard. I'm happy to have everybody. Love y'all all the same. There's the thing that I'm watching for though. There's an original group of silverbacks. All us ones who bought and ran the price up to trap these motherfuckers. There's a band of us, silverbacks. I got my shares at $9. All my shares at $9, which shows you I'm one of the originals. I appreciate everybody, even if you're buying them now. You might be a bigger power piece than the ones who bought at $9 because they're hoping nobody buys as the price goes up, and you guys are steady buying, so you're actually probably stronger in the army. But the thing I want to touch on is everybody in the comments bragging about how they're never letting their shares go, they're holding tight, and it's easy to say that now. You're on the winning side. It's easy to say that now. But let me see that same energy when we hit 50K, 70K. I bet y'all are going to be scrambling and confused. Should I sell? Should I hold? That's what's going to happen when we hit around 50, 70K. It's easy to say I'm holding my shares. I'm not letting them go. When we hit 50K, watch all the papers kick in, start selling their shares, a couple here, a couple there, and then they're just going to go ahead and sell the whole chunk and fuck up the war for the rest of us. Bunk up the war for the rest of us who are really trying to hold. I'm just hoping that there are more of us silverbacks with bigger chunks than the papers, so the papers can't hurt us if they do sell off. That's what I'm hoping, because I see it now. We hit 50, 70K. All of a sudden, the goons meet the goblins, and all of a sudden, you ain't so tough no more. You ain't so confident in holding your shares no more. Looks like you're ready to sell. I thought you was a goon. I thought you wasn't selling your shares. When we hit 100K, that don't mean run and sell. We want to kick back, assess things, and see what's still out there, who hasn't covered yet. We want to get the majority of the squeeze. We're trying to lick every corner of our bowl. We're trying to lick all the crevices of this bowl. We're trying to clean this mug out. We don't get to do this but one time. We never get to do this again. So it's easy to comment, I'm never letting my shares go and I'm a gorilla. The weakest person right now can be a gorilla. But you're not, you're a chimp. Because I can see it now. I'm telling you, some of y'all, we may hit 10K a share, and a lot of you papers is going to kick in and drop our total percentage of ownership. A lot of you papers is going to mess us up for us. Watch. It's easy to be on Mike Tyson's team fighting Wheezy from George Jefferson and make all that money every time Tyson knocks Wheezy down or hurt her or knock her out. You get paid $1 million every time you drop her. It's easy to say, I'm on Mike Tyson's team. I ain't never letting Mike Tyson go. It's easy to say that right now. I'm looking for y'all same ones who said that in the brunt of things, in the midst of things, where things are looking crazy. I want to see how much stability y'all got and how much mental stability y'all have to hold out when we hit even 100K. To say, wait a minute, let me go check some of these people, see what's going on, see if we should be selling right now, or if y'all just going to jump and hit the sell button right away. You know, once you hit that sell button, the price is going to take and leave you, right? It's going to leave you. You're not going to be able to buy back in for them same shares no more. A lot of hasty people. I can see it. Everyone who's commenting, I'm never letting my shares go, are the same ones who's going to sell before a target. That's self-explanatory. It don't have to be explanatory not letting your shares go. Who would? No retard would right now. I want to see those same comments, like I said, when we hit 50, 70K. Prove me wrong, man. I want to believe in y'all. Prove me wrong. I didn't come this far for me and my little one over here to be tricked off by some papers. No. Nah. Everybody can't be silverbacks. Everybody can't be gorillas. There's roles for silverbacks, there's gorillas, and there's chimps. Me, myself, I like to call myself a Saiyan. Or a Super Saiyan. Actually, silverback is a Super Saiyan. I don't like to call myself a gorilla. I'd rather call myself a Super Saiyan. But It's easy to hold right now. It's easy to say I'm a ape right now. It's easy to say that. So I'm not paying attention to the comments right now because anybody can say anything. Upwards of 10K and up, I'm gonna start checking the comments and I'm gonna start posting people's names and proving myself right. Because I already know I'm gonna be able to prove myself right. Well, until then, all right, y'all, man, just sub. Love y'all, and I hope in this one-time fiasco that we set ourselves up for from way back in Reddit when we was fighting and setting ourselves up to coordinate and get things right to take down these crooked motherfuckers who made the stock market red every day. We never had any green days because of these crooked dudes. It got so bad they was calling in their cousins, their sisters, their brothers, everybody come in. Let me show y'all how to short these companies and get money. It got so bad there was no green days left for us. That don't make y'all mad? That don't make it more than about money to y'all now? We're trying to kick them in the nuts, and while their nuts is flying through the air, kick the nuts again. This is serious. This is worse than money. Money is just the one of the rewards. The end reward is we put them out of business so they don't come destroying the stock market no more. You already know what's going to happen if they're allowed to keep pulling this. Right after we get our money, they're going to be in the stock market taking it out on us, ripping every company off to get their money back. It ain't going to be worth it to go back to the stock market. After AMC, we may as well, we better off just to go run off and go do real estate or something and leave the stock market alone because they're going to be lurking like sharks, waiting to get their money back on anything we touch. Once in a lifetime thing. We don't get to redo this. Papers. Paper hands. We don't get to redo this. Hold up. 100K will be faster than you think. And even then, there are people with 10, maybe only 50 shares. We need to hold even longer for them. So that when we hit the sell button, that 100K don't drop down to 75 right away and they can't even get anything. We need to hold to at least 200K. We need to do this when we can. 200K will chase us if we all hold. I don't know how many videos I keep putting up doing this. Man, I need more of you video content makers to be more accountable and help me here. Touch on these points that I'm touching on. Not to sell at 100K or whether the destination is a 500K, whatever we have going on. Not to sell at that point. We need to go a little bit beyond 100. 500, okay, we can sell at 500. There's still enough room for everybody to make a killing. But 100, that squeeze can drop back down to 25,000 out of nowhere. If a lot of people just go selling, like it could drop back down to 25K out of nowhere. Why would we do that? 100K ain't nothing if you think about it. It ain't nothing. So we need to hold, man. We need to hold for everybody, not just us. Everybody. And I'm not a minimum shareholder. I have over 500 shares. So I'm not speaking for me. I'm going to be one of the ones holding out for the little guys. Papers. No panicking and selling. If we can hold out for the little guys, there should be no reason you panic and sell. Even if you are a little guy. We're holding for you, so you hold for us. We'll communicate about when we think we should sell. If these guys will help me put up videos, we'll communicate when we think we should sell. It's not going to be just some random thing where you just see the money shoot down. We're going to communicate this when we think we should sell. So there's no panicking and one paper go trick the whole band off. No. There's enough room for each super saiyan to get over 100K if we do this right. Lou, Kenan, Chris, sain, all y'all, let's coordinate this. We'll coordinate when to sell. Touch on a lot of the subjects that I touched on. Help me out here. The papers can be our worst enemy. Worse than the hedge funds. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Your boy works. I'm out. Sub.